Hey, welcome to Whiteboard Friday. Today we're going to discuss end-use electricity consumption patterns and how we can use that to improve load forecasting. But before that, I'd like to give you a bit of background. You've all seen the oil price. The oil price has come down. It was above $100. Now it's down to around $30. That has an impact both on oil exporters and oil importers, but there's been a major change in thinking, and that's interesting. So if I take an oil exporter, a country like Saudi Arabia, you'd think that when the oil price is high, that there would be more efficiency in terms of consumption, because every dollar or every barrel that's consumed at home, that's less foreign currency earnings they can make when they sell the barrel abroad. So if you sell a barrel for $100 and you use it at home, you're missing out on $100. Now, in the current environment, $30, instead of losing $100, you're only losing $30. So wouldn't you be more efficient in a high oil price scenario versus a low oil price scenario? Well, the interesting thing is that countries like Saudi Arabia and other countries in the region, they want less volatility. They want more stability. They want to diversify their consumption. They want to have more control on the growth of their consumption. So, looking at this chart I've got here, this is trying to mimic a load consumption pattern for different usages. Here I've got red blocks and black boxes. Obviously there could be many more, it's just an example. Each line, each color represents a different device. So you can look at an industry, a commercial facility, or a residential facility and install data loggers. These can be installed on the outside of the home. If you do that, they're called non-intrusive load measurement loggers. And when the consumer turns something on, it can be a dishwasher, it can be an air conditioning unit, different types, it produces a load pattern. These patterns from the data logger are then transferred into a number crunching machine, and the data analyst matches those patterns to the end use. So by studying the end uses of end use consumption patterns throughout the day, we can nail down the peaks, we can nail down the intensity, and then we can really start to understand the consumption load patterns throughout a country. What this allows us to do is apply and look at the impact of better education on load, more efficient devices, perhaps impacts from a changing pricing. And what that does, it gives the planner much finer granularity of data to produce better load forecasts for the future, which allows more accurate planning. It also allows us to assess different policies and control better the load consumption. In the end, this is a sophisticated technique to improving the efficiency in end-use consumption. Why build a gigawatt when you can save a gigawatt?